I'm just starting the recording here.
Okay.
What I'd like to address, so I was thinking about that before. Overall, thankfully, I'm doing really well. I know you and I spoke a little while ago, and I said I was pretty stuck. I definitely feel like I came out of that stuckness. Um, I think what I'd like to work on relates, how I would phrase it, I think, is the minutia or the day-to-day mundane aspect of doing things, even when the overarching thing is meaningful. So I'm get very attached to like vision and the big picture and all that stuff, which is great, and that is my strength. But the reality is that there's a lot of little nitty-gritty steps that go in on the day-to-day that I theoretically need to do to get the big picture going, and I oftentimes don't, especially in those things. And this is particularly true when there is no like one-to-one reward ratio, right? So already like an example of this would be like social media posting. So you need to post social media for your business, but you don't know which video is going to work and which is whatever. And it's sort of, you just got to be consistent and post day after day. And so like that, so that's already a struggle. But then the level on top of that becomes things where you don't even know if this is going to work. So like social media, okay, the post is up, and maybe someone will see it in 5 years. But imagine a scenario of like outreach, right? I'm going to contact 10 yoga studios and see if they want to do a workshop, and one of them is going to get back to me. So each action of those 10 has this huge amount of ambiguity around the point of it all, right? Like this one, this 90% chance that this action is useless. And I think this useless action thing is really difficult for me to wrap my head around. And maybe as I'm talking, I'm realizing maybe that actually relates to this general kind of obsession with meaning. Like every moment needs to be meaningful. Everything has to have a point. And to do pointless actions, and I can think of many in my life, feels almost like physically painful. So I think there's more over there.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, we can go in and maybe explore some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks,
Yeah.
Shalom.
Okay.
Just give me one moment. My computer's plugged in, but for some reason it doesn't look like it's actually charging. So I just want to, if you don't mind, just give me 1 second.
Yeah,
I want to
sure.
make sure. Oh, I see what's happening. Part of it's not connected. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. No, that's great. Okay.
We got a cozy blanket here.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I had that last time too. It was really
Yeah.
nice. Nice to get nice and comfortable. All right. So I'll try to keep this like maybe around an hour today.
Perfect.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking just so we have that last 10 minutes just to kind of debrief and yeah. Okay. Okay. So just taking any movements or adjustments that you need to just really settle in and find comfort. Really allowing yourself to find the most comfortable position for you. Yeah, just allowing your eyes to close there, and we'll begin. So I'll invite you to just start by taking a couple of deep breaths. So you can inhale through your nose and exhale maybe through your mouth. Yeah, nice audible exhale. One more inhale through your nose, feeling the breath come in. And an exhale through your mouth. Yeah. So it's time to relax. And on your next exhale, I'll invite you to imagine a wave of relaxation beginning in your shoulders. The muscles in your shoulders are relaxing now. And just feel any tension just melting away. And if you can give yourself permission to just let go, softening. From your shoulders, the relaxation just flows down, down into your arms, into your hands, your fingers. Your arms, your hands, your fingers are relaxing now. You can just notice how your arms are becoming heavier and heavier. The muscles in your upper back are relaxing now. And as the muscles in your upper back relax, the relaxation flows down, down your spine, softening all the muscles in your back, all the muscles around your spine, just letting go. The relaxation flows into your hips, your pelvic region, the muscles in your pelvic region relaxing now. It moves down into your thighs, the muscles in your thighs softening. The relaxation moves into your knees and just flows effortlessly down into your calves, into your feet, your toes. Noticing your feet on the ground. And you can wiggle out any tension in your toes. Just allowing this relaxation to continue effortlessly up your legs, softening all the muscles in the front of your leg. Moving into your hips, this relaxation, maybe swirling around your hips, allowing the muscles to soften. The relaxation continues into your stomach. With each breath in, the relaxation expands. And with each breath out, a little more softening. It continues up into your chest. All the muscles in your stomach and your chest are relaxing now. And the relaxation continues into your neck. Muscles in your neck, just letting go. Moving into your jaw. You may choose to create space between your top and bottom teeth to allow your jaw to completely relax. Relaxation moves into your cheek, your nose, your mouth, your eyes. You may feel your eyes sink a little deeper into their socket. Your forehead, your scalp. And as your body continues to relax, you can imagine a wave of relaxation beginning at the top of your head and traveling slowly, slowly down to the bottom of your feet, relaxing you even deeper. focusing on areas that need more relaxation. And when it reaches the bottom of your feet, you can imagine another wave 10 times bigger, 10 times stronger, beginning at the bottom of your feet and traveling slowly up to the top of your head. And as your whole body continues to relax, you can imagine that with every breath you breathe in, the air just flows into your body and into your mind, relaxing your mind. Your thoughts slow down, pleasant and relaxing thoughts. And your mind and your body join together in deeper and deeper relaxation. The more your body relaxes, the more your mind is able to relax. And the more your mind relaxes, the more your body is able to relax. With every moment that goes by, and with every breath you take, this cycle of deeper and deeper relaxation continues. As I count down from 5 to 1, you can allow yourself to flow deeper into relaxation. 5, allowing your whole body to relax. 4, deeper and deeper down. 3, your mind relaxing as well. 2, becoming more and more relaxed. 1, completely relaxed right here, right now. And from this place of deep relaxation, I'll invite you to travel to a peaceful place. This can be a real place or an imaginary place. Your favorite peaceful place. I'll invite you to start to take in everything around you in this place. The sights, sounds, any pleasant smells. Noticing if there's anything you taste, maybe in the air. And noticing what you feel. What are your feet touching? What does your skin feel like? Yeah. Just noticing how this place makes you feel. And where do you find yourself?
I'm in this computer game world. It's actually
Hmm.
fairly violent computer game, but the world in between the random spawning enemies is very beautiful. It's very something quite surreal. Like everything is slightly more purple
Hmm.
than real life, and there's fountains. And it's very quiet. There's emptiness and then like an untouchability here.
Hmm. And being in this place where there's emptiness and untouchability and it's quiet, the purple, how does it make you feel in your body?
So most of my body is really nicely relaxed. It's very cool.
Mm.
Heaviness, especially in my arms.
Mm.
Um, kind of a relief. And I am aware of tension in my stomach. It's this feeling of you're gonna be interrupted. Like you can enjoy this now, but this is gonna end, and it's gonna be over, and someone's gonna barge into the room.
Mm.
That's one piece kind of in my stomach. It's this
Mm.
interruption anxiety that all good things must end. And there's a melancholy.
Mm. Where do you feel that melancholy?
the the melancholy is this sort of loneliness. Like you're alone here at the end of the day.
Mm.
I'm remembering a book I would read growing up, and it was a very religious book, but it had this art in it, and it was twilight. It was the beginning of the Sabbath in this art book, and the art. I remember being struck by a very young age, 10 or something, this melancholy,
Mm.
like loss.
Mm.
It's the beauty of the thing that's about to be gone.
Mm.
Weird that that's the response.
Mm. And do you feel that melancholy, that aloneness, the beauty of the thing that's about to be gone? Do you feel that anywhere in your body right now?
Yeah,
Mm.
it's this usual spot for me these days of middle upper back,
Mm.
and it really feels mostly like a gaping hole.
Mm.
I think I see it as like this dark black hole, and
Mm.
it's sort of there's an ache.
Mm. Mhm. So I'll invite you to really turn toward that dark black hole and breathe into that dark black hole. And just notice what happens when you breathe into it and give it attention. What are you noticing?
Part of me enjoys the feeling. It's very familiar. It's very alive in some way.
Mm.
So I'm actually choosing to take pleasure in it, which is something I've been
Mm.
working on.
Mm.
And it's like this sadness of loneliness, and I think I see each individual person in this book as separate. I think it's the time that it most becomes obvious to me that each man is an island. And I think I understood this from very young. Like, it's getting dark, but it's getting dark on each individual person individually.
Mm.
And I can feel this pressure now on the front of my head, like it's blocked. Like on,
Um, mhm. Yeah, I'll invite you to turn your attention toward that area of your forehead that feels blocked. And maybe breathe into that area. Just notice what happens when you send your breath to that area. Allow it to get as big as it wants, strong as it wants. Yeah. What's happening now?
It sort of shifted to this feeling of my mind not being my own. There's parts of my mind that need to shut down because I don't have the bandwidth to process what they know or understand, and I don't have the capacity, the time to just be with them.
Mm.
And they're like, well, if you can't, well, we'll just atrophy. It's
Mm. How would it feel to give them some time now, those parts of your mind that
yeah.
mm, maybe just turning toward them and holding some space for those parts of your mind. Yeah. Mm. I encourage you to stick with all that you're feeling. Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
Happened to those parts in your brain.
I guess they're slowly coming online. There's a lot that comes up along the way.
Mm.
I definitely in my felt sense of my childhood, my 6th and 7th grade were the worst years. And go to school at 7:30.
Mm. Yeah.
I would be there until 6 o'clock at night.
Mm.
Hated every second of it. I wasn't good at it, and none of my skills were helpful. And I was ignored. I would just bludgeon my brain into memorizing shit that didn't make any sense.
Mm.
And then I would go after school. I would study some more. Study for another hour. My parents praised this and thought it was a good thing, and I voiced to them how much I hated this teacher. I did nothing. I just didn't exist for 2 years.
Mm.
And there were a lot of other shitty moments after that, but I think they were offset. The next year we would have fun and we would do things, or
Mm.
I would play hooky and play guitar. And in those 2 years, there was just this shit, day in and day out.
I wonder how you would feel about traveling back in time and visiting you in grade 7, grade 6. If that would feel safe and comfortable for you.
We're tearing each page out of this book separately and throwing it out the window. And watching it flutter into the garbage dump that was right below the school.
Mm. What else are you noticing in this place?
It's a fire escape. Ladder on the side of the building, and slam open the bars, and slam off the lock, and climb down the ladder.
Mm.
And we blow the whole building up.
And how does that feel?
There's this relief. This alleviation of pressure in my brain.
Mm.
As I watch this like fireball roll towards the sky.
Mm. I invite you to take a moment and just spread that alleviation of pressure in your brain. Spread it all around your brain and really just bask in that feeling. Just for a few moments. What's happening now?
just feel this sort of relief through my body, and I watching more fireballs explode from every school building.
Mm.
There's 4 of them.
Mm. Right, yeah, so just keep watching those fireballs explode.
And I'm walking on the grass outside the old city walls. This is the closest greenery.
Mm. Right. And I wonder if you could imagine little Shalom, grade 6, grade 7, and you could see him in front of you right now. You, as your adult self, seeing little Shalom walking on that grass. What do you notice about him?
I notice how lost he is.
Mm.
I say to him, "You don't belong here. This isn't, none of this is you.
Yeah.
You deserve forests and rivers
Mm.
and rotting logs that you can poke at."
Mm. How does he respond when you tell him that?
He likes the thought about this like a grateful relief kind of thing. So we go to this forest. It's in Canada, it's in Maryland. It's just rivers, and take your shoes off and put them in the water.
Mm. Mm. What are you and little Shalom doing now?
Teaching him how to skip rocks. We both suck, but it's fine.
Mm.
Right. People talk about how you can parent your kids in the way that you want it to be parented, and that's healing. Maybe. Fuck it if it's not distracting from yourself.
Mm. Mhm.
Yeah, I don't experience that. It's nice.
Yeah. I wonder if you ask little Shalom if there's anything else he needs or wants you to know.
We go get ice cream.
Mm.
Just shitty soft serve.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then we get a Lego set and we build it together.
Mm. Mm.
And I say, I know that part of you know that this was so pointless. That these books were written 2,000 years ago. Nobody knows
Mm.
what these plants are. Nobody knows what the fuck half these words mean. None of this makes any sense. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Mm. Yeah.
Nobody else is asking the questions you're asking, but that's their problem, not yours. When you ask them, they acknowledge they have no idea. You're just not bothered. You're bothered. It's gonna take a long time still. I'm sorry, because you deserve better. You deserve 1,000 times better.
Mm.
And it does get better. You've got lots of money now. You don't have to worry about that. You can get anything you want whenever you want it.
And how does he feel, little Shalom, feel when he can hear how you're doing now as an adult?
There's like something coming online of like, he's not there, he actually lives with me now.
Oh, beautiful. Mm.
And this sort of space that I've created in the last few years, needs to be a part of that.
Mm. Is there anything else that he needs right now from you?
We go to the library, take out 20 books. And yeah, now he's just swinging on the swing in the backyard, reading a book, eating an apple.
Mm.
Yes, he's happy.
Mm. Is there any other gesture or any other thing you'd like to say to him at this time?
Give him a hug.
Yeah.
Say, I love you.
Mm.
Even if nobody else can.
Beautiful. I wonder if he would like to join you to return in a few moments to that peaceful place.
It feels more real to stay in this backyard because it's like my actual backyard. It's like
Okay.
more integrated.
Yeah, so Absolutely. So remaining in this backyard with little Shalom on the swing, eating an apple, and maybe just noticing how you're feeling now. What are you noticing in your body?
Definitely like a lot lighter,
Mm.
like a lot of relief. And like there isn't as much pressure in my brain. And I can
Yeah.
still feel a pain in my back, but it's smaller. Mm.
Mm. Wonder if you would be willing to take a moment to turn toward that pain in your back. Just give it maybe some space to just be and do whatever it wants to do.
Mm.
What's happening with that pain in your back?
Feels good somehow.
Okay. Yeah.
Like it's like welcome or closing up. Or I can feel it running in a line to the top of my head. It's fascinating how they're connected.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, and now it's gone. And the pressure on the top of my head is stronger.
Okay. Yeah. So maybe just turning attention toward that pressure in the top of your head for a few moments. And maybe breathing into it. And always at any point you can let this all go too. What's changed?
Like a first wave left, and now there's a new experience, and it's not as intense, but it's the same vibe. It's like another layer of it, and I'm in the military, and it's the same melancholy emptiness.
Hmm. And are you feeling that anywhere in your body right now?
It's the same points at the top of my head and my back. It's
Okay.
not as intense as it was, and
Okay.
we're kind of just It's like an echo of the same. It's
Would
very
it
lonely.
feel? It's very lonely.
It's very lonely during my army service. I had like 1.5 friends in a year and a half.
So I'll invite you to offer any gesture to this lonely part that is manifesting in the top of your head, just to let it know that you're here and that if it feels okay, you'll return to it at another time. Yeah. And then maybe if it feels okay, returning to any peaceful place that you're called to return to, and just really allowing yourself to be there and taking in all the sights, the sounds, the smells, the feelings. Yeah. And know that you can return to this place at any time just by saying the words, relax now, or any other phrase that feels appropriate. We'll begin to start our awakening. So as I count up from 1 to 5, you can return to full awareness, feeling great, feeling relaxed, feeling energized. So 1, some nice deep breaths, feeling grounded. 2, current body, current room, current age. 3, you can begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe moving your head a little. 4, positive memories and associations from this whole experience. And 5, you can open your eyes.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was an honor to be able to help guide that process for you, Shalom.
Thank you, Tanya. You are great.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I've processed that 1,000 times, but hey, something's still there.
Mm-hmm. Mhm.
and it's really cool. It feels like something shifted. Definitely like let go of something,
Mm.
and it's like it's like you're ready to let go of different things at different times.
Mhm.
And I guess like all the other work I've done allows me to now let go of this here.
Mm.
And to me, it ties back into the meaninglessness of the mundane that we spoke about in the beginning. We never actually worked on it directly, but
No.
it completely ties in. Like it all is just a reminder of that, and the
Mhm.
pointlessness. And so to free the energy that's locked into that, I'm curious how
Mhm.
it will change. Yeah.
I was wondering the same thing. Like it wasn't directly connected, but it seemed connected in some way
Yeah.
with the mundane and the pointlessness of the work. And yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stop the recording.